Welcome to the Upper Mississippi River National Wildlife and Fish Refuge, a massive protected land spanning from where I am in Minnesota all the way down to Illinois. I'm excited to be on one of the great rivers of the world, but I'm also a little bit out of my element here. I've only had this boat out on remote lakes where there's little to no traffic. So to be out here where there are barges and other variables, well, it's definitely an adventure. The plan is to find some smaller channels where we can do some fishing, exploring, and then camp out on an island later on today. We've got a little channel right up here that I'm going to see if it's possible for us to navigate. It does lead into a network of different channels and lakes, so it could be interesting. Well, it seems like our prop hit the bottom there, which is not good, but I think I turned it off before anything bad happened. I'm seeing fish jumping around us, so I think this is a good spot to maybe post up for a moment and see if we can catch something. So I'm a new fisherman. I really only started learning, for real this summer. I've gotten a little bit better in little streams and rivers, but fishing out in a big river like the Mississippi or even off one of these little side channels is not something that I know anything about. So I'm using this lure right here. It's a number 5 spinner, definitely for larger fish. Maybe I'm being a little bit too ambitious here. But let me know what you would use, because definitely learning. Whoa. Look at this quicksand right here. Oh. Lost my shoe. Oh. Oh. So I can tell from right here that this channel is really, really small and it's probably very shallow. I could definitely navigate it with our trolling motor, but that's my safety backup should anything happen to our outboard, which is really, really old. So I don't know if I feel good about heading into this deep, deep network of channels and little lakes. All right, guys, so there's an area just downriver that looks like it has a bunch of islands and protection. I think I'm gonna make my way over there. We're gonna have to cross the full-on channel of the Mississippi River, but I think it's gonna be worth it. So this right here is our entry point. So far it looks pretty good. If you guys take a look, deer are all over this island. These are all deer tracks, which is pretty cool because that means they're swimming, you know, from island to island. Minnesota's over there, Wisconsin's off on that side. So they're coming from one side or the other and hanging out right here on this island. A lot of people ask us what we feed our dog Ellie, and I'm very proud to say that she eats food from the farmer's dog. We've been feeding her farmer's dog almost for a year at this point, and the only times that she's not able to eat it is when we're off grid for an extended period of time and aren't able to store the food properly. The farmer's dog is real, fresh, healthy food that's made in human-grade kitchens to preserve nutritional value. Because we know that eating processed food for every meal isn't good for us, so why would we assume that it is for dogs? Since Ellie has been on the farmer's dog, I've noticed that she has a lot more consistent energy, she's got much softer fur, and she's even lost a little bit of weight as well. They make personalized meals for your dog, so all I had to do was tell them a little bit about Ellie, and they send me pre-portioned meals straight to our front door, and they can do so for as little as $2 a day. It's super easy and convenient. All I have to do is open the package, pour half of the food into her bowl in the morning, then save the other half for at night. So if you want to try the farmer's dog for your best friend, all you have to do is follow the link in the description of this video to receive 50% off your first box of fresh food. And they're also going to give you free shipping with that, so it's definitely worth a try. Ellie means the world to us, and we know she does to you too, and that's why we're grateful to the farmer's dog for helping her to become healthier on a daily basis. Oh, you guys, check out this island. This looks really, really nice. Oh yeah, and it's got like a great beach. This is what I've been looking for. Oh wow, looks like we got some marshland here. Ellie, I'm not sure I would go in. Looks like we may have to skip across in order to continue on the island hike. Good job. Come on. What's so fascinating is that the Mississippi River is a major trade route. They're constantly sending barges up and down this thing. And here we are, camped out on an island in our little boat cabin. Yeah. First fish of the day. He's a little guy, but I'll take it. Beach fire next to our tiny little boat cabin and on one of the greatest rivers in the world. It's unbelievable. All right, so I'm in the cabin for the night and it's time to whip up some dinner. Gonna be making something really simple. We're doing walking tacos, not a burrito this time. I'm gonna make some ground beef and I'm just gonna throw it into a bag of Doritos with some cheese. Cheese is gonna be key. Voila. Very, very good. Taco meat, cheese, Doritos. Just a bag of goodness. Had a little issue last night, which is why the boat has been flipped, where the stern is up on shore and the bow is in the water. I noticed that our like floor down here was like basically underwater. And I thought, that's not right. And so I checked our plug, and the plug back there was letting in water. I turned the boat around so that the water would drift away from the plug back there and go up to the bow. And then I used our bucket to bail that water out. And so then in the process of trying to take care of the situation, I let in tons of bugs. See, look at this. This is horrible. These mosquitoes are full of blood. That means they were just biting us all night. I didn't film any of this because it was dire. Like, the boat was filling up with water. It was pitch black. So, like, I had to take care of it. Like right then and there. But I think we're okay for now, but we're gonna have to get this boat back. Hopefully we can get it back to shore. Got one. Rod up. Ooh, he's biting. check that out. That is the first real fish that I've caught in a very, very long time. All right, let's get this guy back in the water. Yeah. So what I'm using here is this little spin lure, and yeah, that guy loved it. So last night I jammed a plastic, shopping bag in there in the hole where the plug should be. And right now it doesn't look like any water is coming through there. Certainly not enough to be an issue. So I think we're in the clear. I think we can get this thing back. So far so good with the plug. Not seeing any water in the boat at all, so that's great. I'm making our way through these little channels here, and soon we're gonna pop out on the main channel of the Mississippi, and that's where we're gonna have a couple miles to go upriver to get to our landing. So it's definitely gonna be a bit of an adventure. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Okay, we have gas. We have gas. Well, we're in trouble. Engine won't start, and the only time I've ever had this happen was when it overheated, and it wasn't this engine, it was a different one. It was spitting out water, so it shouldn't be overheating. Oh, no. Well, I gotta try to call someone for a tow or something. But I really want to get out of the main channel here, at least off to a beach or a corner or something. Oh, and of course my trolling motor, I tried it out yesterday, it's not working, so that broke. I think I'm gonna try to use my paddle here to get us over to shore so we're not in the middle. I just don't like this, especially if a barge comes down. Oh.
Good morning, Parkside Marina.
Hi, I was wondering if you had any idea of where I could potentially get a boat to tow me.
Last time somebody called here and asked for help, I asked the guys in the shop and they said that they can't do anything, and that like if they couldn't find anybody else to just call the fire department to come get them. So I don't know other than that.
To call
didn't give me any other.
The fire department? They're out on the water?
That's just what they said. They said call the fire department, and I was like, okay. So I don't know of any other options.
Okay. All right.
Any like personal connections you might have.
All right. Cool. I'll call someone else. Thanks. I mean, yeah, thanks.
I wish I had a way to help you out.
All right, no worries. Bye.
All right.
Maria, Chris.
Hey, Chris, I got a question for you.
Yeah, try Gray River Harbor.
Gray River Harbor. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Good morning, Gray River Harbor. This is Sue.
Hi, Sue. I was told to give you guys a call potentially for either a lead or for help.
A tow to the West Newton Axis? Wow. Adam, he actually is our shop person that fixes engines. He might have someone that might be able to help if you want to just wait one moment.
Sure. Yeah, thank you.
I'll call you if I need to help find you.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. All right, thanks a lot. All right, so I just got a call from someone who is going to help us. They're going to come and tow us up to the access, which is such good news. I'm so relieved, especially after hearing that first marina say, like, I don't know who can help you. So I'm feeling better, but we're not out of the woods yet. Well, we made it, you guys. So grateful to be back at the truck. I'm gonna load this thing up and then we'll end the video, but I just gotta get this thing on the trailer. Well guys, the boat cabin is out of the water and prepped for the highway. Definitely not the ending to this trip that I was hoping for, but I'm grateful that we made it back here to the truck, got the boat off of the river, and learned some valuable lessons. I think number one, this engine is not powerful enough to go out on a river like that. To be in that main channel with so much current, I think that's what made this thing overheat. I don't know that, but that would be my guess. So if we were to do something like this in the future, we definitely need a more powerful engine. I also think that in the future I should have a few extra plugs for the back of the boat there, just in case something like this happens. And then I do also have a bilge pump that I did not bring because I haven't needed it to this point. Well, I think I should have that in the future as well. Lessons learned, but all in all, it was a really good trip and definitely a memorable one at that. With that though, I want to thank you all for watching this video and supporting this channel, and give a special shout out to our patrons who generously donate to what we're doing here. Thank you so much. What can I say? It's an adventure as always. But now it's time to get this thing back home, and we'll see you next week on another adventure. God bless.